Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Let's dig in. Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
I remember in my elementary days when the teacher said, "Time to line up." There was always a mad scramble to the door. Everyone wanted to be first, or at least as close as possible to the front of the line. And if your best friend is toward the front, you were lucky because you could cut them in line, or back cut if they were in front. No one would ever give up that coveted spot. But you had to earn your position, either by being the fastest, or in some classes, line leaders were chosen by merit. It was something to work towards. And if you think about it, many things in life are based on the same principle. We want to be first, top dog, the most important person, climbing the ladder of success, be the best, right? Well, Jesus said it's not like that in His kingdom. Ambition doesn't have any place in the kingdom of God. Many who are first will be last, and many who are last will be first. It would be like an elementary teacher letting the kids scramble to get to the front of the line, and then leading everyone out starting at the back of the line. Then the last person in line suddenly would become the line leader. Do you think that would make the kids in front angry? Well, it sure did in the parable Jesus told about the workers in the vineyard. The ones who only worked an hour got paid first, and got just as much money as those who worked out in the sun all day. It didn't seem fair. But that's the point of grace. It's not fair. If we all got what we deserved, we'd all end up in hell. God's grace is the only way that we have into His presence. Clamoring to be first or get the most blessing doesn't do a bit of good. The disciples didn't get the meaning of this parable. Even in the same chapter, we find James and John's mother asking for her sons to sit on the right and left of Jesus in His kingdom. And the other disciples got upset at them because they wanted this honor. God's kingdom isn't about climbing the ladder of success. It's about climbing the ladder and washing someone's windows. It's not about stepping on people on the way up. It's about loving people enough to wash their feet. So we need to ask ourselves, how much do I do out of ambition or wanting others to think well of me? And how much of what I do is purely for God's glory? I know that's difficult for us people pleasers, as well as for ambitious types. But God knows our heart, and our first step to having a heart more like Christ is to examine our own heart, see the impurities, and weed those things out for His glory.
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes at our website, which you can find in the description below. Thanks for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.